another session of Cooking with Taps. I'm Lorraine Vienn, and we've got a beautiful show for you today. The show today is going to be dealing with chicken. Chicken is one of the most reliable, the most readily available, the most inexpensive meats that's available. And we're going to do a delicious chicken salad. And we'll show you how this chicken salad can be used in various ways because we're cooking lunch today. And lunch is in the middle part of the day, so you don't want to have a very heavy meal for lunch. First, we're going to add the dark meat. Then to the dark meat, we're going to add some seasonings. First of all, we use garlic salt and poultry seasoning, just to give it a little taste. That's about 1/4 of a teaspoon. The poultry season or sage gives it a little bit more of the flavoring taste. And of course, our salt and pepper. All of these are about 1/4 of a teaspoon according to the amount of chicken that you're going to serve or to cook. Once we add our seasoning, we're going to add a few little stalks of celery and bell pepper, which I have already pre-cut. We'll add 2 stalks of bell pepper and two stalks of celery. At this point, we'll put it aside to let it boil for about 20 minutes. And once we boil the dark meat, we'll add the white meat and let it boil for about 10 minutes. Now, once we finish with our chicken and boiling our chicken, we'll chop it very, very carefully. And I like mine chopped in little, in chunks, because that gives it a flavor, a lot more flavor for either a sandwich or what we're going to do with it. Then we add pickle relish. Now, I've mixed the sweet pickle. I prefer sweet pickle relish over the dill pickle relish, but I like to add the dill pickle relish to give it a little tangy taste. Then we chop our celery and our bell pepper very, very thin, and we be careful as we chop our celery because we don't want fingers in our chicken salad. And some people don't like boiled eggs in their chicken salad. I do. I love boiled eggs in mine. It gives it that special flavor. So we add our celery and our bell pepper. Then we add 1 egg chopped in chunks. Now, this is a preference to what type of chunks you like. I like chunky chicken and chunky things in my food because it still gives you that chicken taste. This is one of the most inexpensive lunches that you can make. I used one breast, I used a thigh, and I used a leg. That's your dark and your white. And that is one of the most inexpensive items that you can find. Now, once we get this mixed up, don't forget to add your seasoning to this time. We've seasoned our chicken, but usually when you boil it, it's gonna not be as tasty or seasoned as well as it would. So you still have to add your seasoning. And the good way to do that is to taste. Doesn't eat much. And I think that's where knowing how to cook and cooking a long time and a talent for cooking, that's how you can tell. I'm gonna add about a 4 teaspoons of the ground sage. I don't like adding a lot of salt. I let people do that on their own because you have so many people that can't eat salty food or they don't eat salt much. So I let them add their own salt and pepper. But I'll add a little garlic salt, which just gives it that little extra flavor. And there we have it. Our chicken salad is ready to go. We talked about how much it would cost. I would say about $1.50 per person is what this chicken salad would cost. First of all, choose a bread that you like. I prefer wheat bread, but that's not what everybody prefers. There are so many different breads out there now. Sourdough, wheat bread, Italian bread. So I'm going to use a white bun. It's a lot of bread, but it's delicious. First of all, I'm preferable to mayonnaise, and but if you're going to serve a lot of people, then you put both mayonnaise, mustard, and salad dressing is what I usually serve along if I'm doing a serving, because that is the person's preference as to what they like. Put a layer of mayonnaise onto our bun. Not much, because remember, you got mayonnaise in that good chicken salad. I usually use about a scoop of chicken salad. Place it onto the bun. I like tomato on mine. So we'll do a slice of tomato on top of the chicken salad and this nice crispy green leafy lettuce on top of that, and possibly some pickles. And there we go. A beautiful, inexpensive chicken salad, light and delicious. Now we can add maybe some honeydew melon on the side. What a delicious lunch. Now, if you're on a diet, you might say, well, I don't want any bread. But you still have your chicken salad here, because we're gonna make a lunch for a dieter. With this, we just take our crispy lettuce, dieters usually like a lot of greenery, and that's me. I'm always dieting. Okay, well, since they're not gonna eat any bread, we'll add them about 2 scoops. How about that? Then what we'll do is we'll give them a slice of pickle, and we'll let them have a few crackers. Wow, another neat, light, inexpensive meal. This is our inexpensive lunch for today. Our chicken salad. We've got a nutritious and delicious chicken sandwich. And we have a delicious dieter's meal. Thank you so much for joining us today. We look forward to you joining us for our next session, Cooking with Taps.